Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I make my sushi rolls, my vegan sushi rolls. We'll be going over step by step what I do, the ingredients I use, and we're going to see how this all goes. Alright, let's get started. So here I am cutting up some carrots. I diced them pretty small and cut them into thin, long slices. As you can see, my cutting skills, for some reasons I'm on camera, is very subpar. I normally cut very, a lot better than this, but we'll work with it for right now. Just cut them in thin little, tiny little strips, and you can lay them pretty easily within the rolls. So I cut up some carrots, I got celery in there, I got cucumber, and I also have some apples in there as well. Mix a little bit of teriyaki sauce in there and get that shaken up. Give it just a little bit of taste. And we'll set that to the side. Here's some of the cucumber that I'm cutting up. I believe my video had gotten mixed up a little bit. This should have been actually before that last clip. But we don't care. We're gonna move on anyway. Dude, oh my God, really? All right, now we're plating. Well, not plating, but we're getting the wraps ready. So I have 2 of the nori sheets ready. I grab a spoonful of rice and I place it in the middle, and I kind of pan it out a little bit, fan it a little bit, and I sort of lightly pat it. This rice was good, but it was, I just reheated it and I added a little bit of sauce, so it's really moist, and that didn't make good for the end result. It looks pretty. It still looked pretty good. So it turned out pretty good, and it tasted great. But for some reason, it was just a little softer. It made the seaweed a lot softer and a lot harder to cut, which you will see in a little bit. I wanted to go back and do some editing and switch out some stuff, change out some things, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave the video as is. You know, sometimes in real life, things happen. You know what I mean? Got some tofu that I sliced up. Yeah, I definitely missed some clips in this. That's fine. Get you some tofu, slice it up fairly thin, little thin strips. You're gonna lay it. I usually lay mine towards the top because that's when I want to make that first wrap. I may experiment with taking it down some, but right now that's the way I normally do it. I'll bring it up towards the top, and when I make that first initial wrap, I can gather all the toppings in that first wrap or that first roll. Right now I'm just adding all my toppings. I got sliced apples, sliced cucumber, celery, carrots, and tofu. Jesus Christ, dude. How much are you gonna add? You just have to be overzealous. Making tofu is very cheap though. One thing I've noticed is super convenient, very cheap to make. Here is a little bit of cream cheese and hot sauce that I made, and I'm missing the clip for that too. What is going on? It's just a little bit of vegan cream cheese and some hot sauce that I mixed into a bag, and I'm attempting to pipe onto the roll, but I end up cutting the hole a little too large. More than likely, I'm going to upload another video, me doing this again, and it'll be much better. What are you doing with your hands? So now I'm getting ready to roll. So I got my roll here. I roll the first portion, which is usually about like a 1/2 inch maybe of seaweed, over the majority of the toppings, or I try to get all of them, and I'll sort of tuck that part in and give it a little press right here. Hold it for 1, 3, 4, 5. What are we doing? All right. And I'll do like a little check to see if it catched. And it did slightly. It's really messy because I got a lot of toppings and a lot of sauce inside. I'm gonna roll a little more, and you're gonna continue to press. And as you're rolling, you wanna roll the bamboo roll sort of over the sushi roll and allow it to catch onto itself. I had to add just a little bit of water to my hand and sort of sprinkle it so that the seaweed would catch to the other sheet. Why are we counting? What are we doing? And there you have it. Now we're getting ready to cut. So if you notice here, I have a bowl with some water and a clean dish rag. You want to use that. You want to sharpen your knife. Make sure it's sharp. That's extremely important. As each time you cut, you want to wipe off any residue from the rice or the toppings, and you want to re-dip the knife into the water. You want to keep the knife nice and wet, and you want to keep it clean so that your cuts are easier. As you can see here, a lot of my pieces are moving quite a bit because, like I said, the rice was really wet, and it made the seaweed the nori sheet really wet, and it just made a big mess. Well, fortunately, I was still able to salvage it and keep moving along with the process. But the next video I upload, everything will be much neater, much cleaner. Instructions will be way more precise. But I at least wanted to get this out there and give you guys a general idea of how to do it in case you may have that urge to make some sushi and just don't know how or where to even start. The nori sheets I found at Walmart. They are roughly around, I want to say like $3 to $4. Those usually come with maybe 20 sheets. The one that I actually have on me, because I bought from both locations, from Walmart and from a Chinese market. Chinese market I found in St. Louis, and the sushi rolls, or the nori sheet, it was about maybe $5 or $6, but it came with like 100 sheets. So I'm still like got more than half. So you see how destroyed this roll look. You place your roll back over it, you kind of gather it, give it a little light press, adjust it just a bit, and it helps clean it up much nicer. Now you're able to move that with the roll to the plate. Add a little bit of cream cheese. I got a little bit of wasabi, not wasabi, but ginger, soy sauce. Add a little bit of sweetener to it to give it tone some of that saltiness down. And there you have it. Raggedy sushi rolls. I promise you I'll do better next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Nappy the head, nurture the body.